We're going to take a look at the MongoDB connection as part of this video. Some people are having issues connecting, and this will go through the process of making sure that you can connect to your Mongo server. On the VS Code instance, head over to .env.dev. Here, we're going to be changing the attributes here for the Mongo password, database, URL name, and URL cluster. Going back to the web version, make sure that you have a database deployed and select it over here. Then you'll want to head over to connect on the right hand side. Here, you want to select connect to your application. You want to grab the actual URL that is after the @ sign and before the /. Here it's called cluster with a random string .net finishing it off. I'm going to put this in the URL section. It'll go here in the URL cluster. Make sure there are no spaces afterwards because they can cause some issues. The next thing you want to do is create a user account. I'm going to head over to security and quick start. Here I'm going to type in new user and I'm going to do password with a number 1. This is a simple password. It's not very secure, but it's enough for us for this demo. I'm going to head back in here. For the password section, I'm going to put in password 1. For the database, I'm going to leave that empty for the time being. And for the URL name, this is the username. So I'm going to put in new user. Finally, we've got the Mongo database name. This can be the my first database name. This will be generated when we connect to the database and it'll automatically populate. On top of that, we'll actually get a few things happening here if you zoom into the middleware and head over to mongo.js. When you initially connect, it's passing in the username, the password, the cluster URL, and the database into this string over here. This will print out as a URL in console so you can see that it's printed out correctly. Once it's connected, it's going to generate 2 user accounts. It'll have one here for the admin and one here for OpenAI, with the passwords attached in the README file. You can use these then to connect to the OpenAI starter kit.